You ever wonder why sometimes, the moment you stop chasing someone, that's when they suddenly start chasing you? It's strange, isn't it? You give your heart, you text first, you show up, and somehow, they pull away. But the second you pull back, suddenly, they remember your name again. It's not magic, it's psychology. And if you've ever found yourself lying awake replaying every word he said, wondering if he even misses you, then this is your moment to finally understand what makes a man miss you deeply. By the end of this, you won't just know what triggers that feeling of missing you, you'll understand how to hold your power, how to make peace with the silence, and how to become unforgettable, not because you begged for attention, but because you became someone who doesn't need to. You've probably been there. You cared too much. You overthought every message. You reread the chat just to see where things went wrong. Maybe he started pulling away, less effort, slower replies, colder energy. And deep down, it hurt, because you knew you were showing up for someone who stopped showing up for you. But you couldn't just switch it off, could you? Because when you love someone, your brain releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone, making it harder to detach even when logic tells you to. Most people don't talk about this: the waiting, the silence, the overthinking. But here's the truth: when you're the one chasing love that's pulling away, you're teaching the other person how to value you less. That ends today. Because when you understand what makes someone feel your absence, you stop chasing validation and start commanding respect. Attraction doesn't just come from chemistry, it comes from contrast. The push and pull between presence and absence, between being available and being mysterious. Psychology calls it the scarcity principle. Our brains value what feels rare. When you're too available or predictable, the mind stops seeing you as special. Most people think love is proven through constant effort, but psychology says it's sustained through emotional space. Missing someone isn't born from closeness, it's born from distance. A man truly starts missing you when you stop trying to convince him of your worth. When you stop over-explaining, stop defending your emotions, and instead choose silence. Because silence creates reflection, and in that space, he starts hearing the echo of your absence. It's cognitive dissonance, the discomfort between who he was to you and who he's become without you. You don't have to explain peace, you embody it. At first, he might assume you wait. But when he sees you moving on, enjoying your peace, rediscovering your glow, his brain experiences loss aversion, the pain of realizing he lost something valuable. He doesn't just miss you. He misses the version of himself he got to be around you. When you stop orbiting his world, he realizes you are his son. Humans crave emotional certainty. We get addicted to those who emotionally feed us. When you constantly checked in or showed care, you became his emotional safety net. But when that stops, his brain starts to panic. He doesn't miss your texts, he misses the feeling they gave him. Don't give emotional energy to someone who hasn't earned it. Your love isn't a charity, it's a choice. And you know what confuses a man the most? Not anger, not coldness, but calm detachment. When you stop arguing or begging, when you simply let go, you shift from emotional chaos to control. That's called secure detachment, the ability to walk away because peace means more than persuasion. Men feel energy shifts more than words, and when your attention leaves, that's when they finally feel your absence. After heartbreak, most people spiral, but when you channel that pain into growth, everything changes. You focus on your goals, your peace, your glow up, and suddenly, your evolution becomes a mirror of what he lost. Your transformation isn't revenge, it's revelation. Your world didn't end without him, it expanded. Your best comeback isn't a post or a text, it's your evolution. Silence and indifference disturb people more than anger. Emotional reactions feed validation loops, and attention equals power. When you stop reacting, no matter what he posts or says, he starts to wonder, why isn't she reacting anymore? Curiosity leads to thoughts, and thoughts lead to missing. You don't win by reacting, you win by redirecting your focus. Time doesn't erase emotions, it amplifies reflection. When a man doesn't hear from you, his mind fills the silence with memories. The longer the distance, the louder those memories become. Our brains replay emotional moments more vividly than neutral ones. Time is not your enemy, it's your ally. Distance creates clarity. If you ever tried to prove your worth or compete for attention, stop. The moment you stop competing, your energy shifts from desperation to self-respect. Men don't miss women who chase validation, they miss women who don't need it. This is the autonomy attraction effect. We're drawn to people who seem whole within themselves. The woman who doesn't chase becomes the woman he can't forget. Forgiveness is powerful, but it doesn't mean reopening the door. When you forgive, you release emotional weight, not offer reentry. This peace is called emotional equilibrium when your mood and worth are no longer tied to someone else's behavior. That calm is unforgettable because it radiates maturity. Forgive for peace, not permission. And here's the shift that changes everything. The moment you stop asking, "Will he miss me?" and start asking, "Why was I the only one trying?" you reclaim your power. Men miss the woman who loved deeply, but they ache for the woman who walked away when love stopped being mutual. It's not revenge, it's realization. The self-respect paradox says when you choose yourself, you become more attractive. Because self-respect is emotional gravity, most people think making someone miss them means playing games, ignoring calls, pretending not to care, posting happy stories. But that's not power. That's performance. Real power is peace. It's when you don't need to prove your worth, when your silence speaks louder than your posts. The person who left you confused will one day remember the version of you who tried so hard to love them. And that memory will sting not because you punished them, but because you healed. That's when they miss you. That's when they see you. But by then, you'll be too busy loving the person you became. So how do you live this truth? Stop contact that feeds anxiety, create space, not silence. Rebuild your energy, move your body, breathe, heal. Reconnect with purpose, pour your focus into creation, not obsession. Reset your standards, decide what love means to you now. And remember, how you treat yourself teaches others how to treat you. Missing someone shouldn't be your goal. Becoming someone worth missing should, because sometimes, silence after heartbreak isn't punishment, it's protection. It's the universe giving you room to come home to yourself. You are not the one who lost, you are the one who learned. Men start missing you when you stop needing to be missed, when you love yourself enough to walk away, when you choose peace over performance. One day, he might remember your kindness, your laughter, your patience, and realize he met someone rare. But by then, you'll be too busy living a life that no longer revolves around being missed, because you finally became the one who never gave up on you. So say it softly to yourself right now. I release what's not meant for me. I deserve peace. And I choose me, because that one choice changes everything.